So I'm in the middle of revamping my website, and I was actually looking for a very simple yet powerful quiz, form, and survey maker that I could add to my website to collect leads and engage my visitors. And I came across Quizify. I tried it out, and it's actually pretty good. I recommend it. So I wanted to do this quick demo and review so you can see whether or not this is something that you can add to your business as well. Now, if you want a hands-on demo, I manually created this 1-minute quiz that you can take to figure out if Quizify is right for your business. So if you want to know the answer to this and see how the tool functions, you could take this short quiz. It's linked down in the description below. Okay, so Quizify, they call them funnels. Okay, so to create one, you have 3 options. You could use AI, you could start with a pre-made template, or you could start from scratch. Let me show you the templates that they have. In terms of the type of funnel, you could choose a quiz, form, or survey. Let's click on quiz. Now there's a variety of pre-made themes you can choose from. This gray one is decent. This one is okay, not too bad. And this one looks a little stodgy. So in terms of the theme options, I don't see too many really modern ones. But the good news is you can change anything yourself. Like you can add your own background, your own colors, things like that. Now, when it comes to the templates, they have a few templates as well. There's this jewelry quiz that you can choose. And let's take a look at this one, motoring quiz for car knowledge. Okay, the font in this one is not that great. The background looks cool, the color looks cool. So a few nice ones and also a few not so nice ones. So I wish they did add some more modern templates and themes. Now I want to show you the AI because they do call themselves an AI quiz builder. So let's see how really good the AI is. Okay, so let's create a quiz and we need to describe the goal of the quiz. So I said a quiz asking people what color matches their personality type. You can create a quiz with up to 20 questions. So let's do 5 questions. And for the tone, since this is about, what color matches a person's personality type, we could do something maybe humorous. You can also change the language. So they do have a variety of languages you can choose from. Okay, so let's generate this quiz, this AI-powered quiz. Okay, and that took less than a minute or so. Okay, so this is the intro page. The title says, find out which color truly matches your personality. This is the description, and the button text says, start the color quest. And there are 5 questions. The first one says, if you were an animal, which would you be? A sassy flamingo, chill panda, fiery dragon, mysterious owl, playful dolphin. So these questions are, kind of humorous, right? We did select the humorous tone, and the options are pretty humorous and fun as well. So I do like how this AI created this quiz. So let's click on create this quiz. So now we are in the funnel builder. So the UI UX is, I think, just okay with this tool. It does take some time getting used to trying to figure out what each of these boxes mean and how really to set up all of the features and settings. So just keep that in mind. There is a slight learning curve. But they do have a pretty good support team. I asked them a question a few days ago and they were able to answer me. And one interesting thing is that this support widget is actually Charla. Okay, so that is a lifetime deal on AppSumo. I'm not exactly sure if they are still in the store, but I thought that was pretty cool how they were using Charla for their support. Okay, so for this funnel, the first step is the intro page. So this is what they would first see. So find out which color truly matches your personality. You could change out the text. And each of these other boxes in the middle here are the questions. This is a single selection question type. And they have a variety of question types. So there's multiple choice, a range slider, a text field. You can have people enter their website URL, upload a file, select a date, provide a rating, an address, and also a calendar as well. I really like this extensive list of question types because this allows you to use Quizify for basically any type of use case, any type of business. So it could be for a fun quiz like this, also maybe a survey for your internal team, a survey for clients, and other types of more serious business use cases. Let me upload an image. So you can upload one from your computer. You can also add an icon. So if it's a kind of like a multiple choice and you want to add icons, you do have a variety, hundreds, maybe even thousands of icons. And I think the icons are just okay. Like for example, this one here, this one, many of them, I don't see how they would make sense for a survey or a quiz, but you will of course find ones that do fit, like maybe these hearts here, or maybe even like the social media icons. You can also find images, free images from Unsplash as well, which I think makes things very easy when it comes to building out your quiz. But I'm gonna upload this AI generated like flamingo/panda image. You can also change the layout of it as well. Now this is for desktop. You can also change the layout for mobile, okay? I do like this full background. Now you can't really see the text, but that's okay because we could change the design even more. You also have additional options, like you can have it required, you can show answers as a drop down, show the question description as a tooltip if you want to. So right now, if you hover over this, then the tooltip appears. And you can also change the layout. So you could do it like this, or like this. I kind of like this one. This one works too, but let's do a 2-column layout. And these are all of the answers, okay? Now at first, I was a little struggling trying to figure out, okay, what is the question? And because like when you click into it, you kind of need to step back and see, okay, this is a third question. So this does take getting a little bit used to in terms of how the UI looks like. It looks clean, but you do need to take your time analyzing things. So you could have your answer name, answer description, you could add tags, upload an image as well, and you could also move things around. So if you want this to go up, let me see here. Yeah, so you could move it however you want to, which I think makes things easy. Then you could click on save. Okay, so we are done with the first question, and then you could go to the second question, make all of your tweaks, and then just keep moving forward. So this one is a range slider. So it's nice how the AI doesn't just use like the same single selection, they incorporate other question types, which I really appreciate. And then for question 5, this is a text field. Okay, so we did our intro page, we went through the questions, and this part is the user form. So you can collect user data throughout the funnel with a form. Gather valuable information to enhance user experience and insights. So we can toggle that on, and you can decide to have it display as the last question or the first question. Let's do last question. And I believe they would need to fill out this form to get the answer. So I'm gonna say, fill out this form to get your answer. And these are the form fields. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe you can add any additional form fields. It's only like the name here. And they do ask for first name and last name. You could add the phone number, email, and email confirmation, which is this checkbox here. Keep me updated on news and exclusive offers. I wish you could add different form fields. Next is the result logic. Okay, so you can change the type. So you can do like a basic, a score, or a type. So this one categorizes answers into types, generating results based on the most selected answers. For score, you can assign scores to answers for a dynamic result. And then basic basically just takes you to like a thank you page. And what's cool is if you are an e-commerce business, you can toggle on a discount code. So they can use this discount code to make any purchase. So this could be great for special sales like, Black Friday, something like that. Now I'm gonna select the type result logic, then click on save. And then we need to add our results. So since this is about like color, I'm gonna add different colors here. So yellow, I added yellow, blue, green, red, and black. You could also, instead of going to a result page, you could also take them to a custom URL as well. And then we could basically assign different result types according to whichever or whatever answer they selected. So I'm just gonna assign the different colors to each answer. And next is the result content. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 results. And then you also have a default type. So if no other type matches with the result score, then this will be shown. So I'm just going to update the titles here. You could also automatically populate content with placeholders. So if you want to add their first name, just click on first name, and then you could paste the placeholder there. So it'll say first name, you are yellow, whatever you want. And you could also add the result type as well. So I can say you are, and then put the result type like that. You could also format the description as well, even add a table and add links. Now the links I think are very important because you can take them to whatever product or service you might be promoting on kind of like this thank you page, right? So I think this is very important to have. And you could also insert an image, and there's these other formatting types. It's kind of hidden. I actually just found this. So you can actually change the font, make it, text centered, even insert a file, insert a YouTube video. So a lot of nice formatting options you have here. They also have preview. I don't know what that is. Let me click on preview. Okay, so you can actually preview it. So pretty cool. They also have logic jump. So this is a very powerful feature to have because depending on what they answer, you could jump them to another part of your survey. Okay, so let's click on get started. So we need to create a rule. So let's select the first one here. The operator has a value of either one of, let's just say has a value of, and we can say maybe sassy flamingo. And then the action, you can jump to, hide slides, or end the funnel. So very powerful. So let's say, jump to, and then we can jump to maybe pick a snack that best represents your personality. Then click on save. So this is how the logic looks like. So this is the intro page. This is the first question. So if they select a sassy flamingo, then they'll jump to this question. But if they don't select sassy flamingo, then they'll go to the second, third, fourth, and fifth question. So I really like how you can visually see all the logic added to your quiz. You could also get an email whenever someone fills out your funnel, and you could also email the customer as well. So two very powerful features. It already added my email, so great. You could also add other emails as well. So maybe other people from your team or people who are managing this funnel, and they need to be aware of everyone who answers or fills out the form. And when it comes to sending the email to the customer, you could immediately send it, wait an hour, 6 hours, or even up to 24 hours. You could add the sender name, the subject. So this is your color. And then you need to add a description for each answer. Okay, so this one, you are yellow. This is the description. And then for blue, you can add a custom description. You are blue. So basically anything you want, then click on save. And then this is the email content. So you could add your logo here, and this is the email body. So really cool. Now, when it comes to adding images, you need to add the source URL. I don't believe you can upload images, which is very unfortunate. So I just added a source URL to my logo. And let's click on apply. Okay, so that's my logo. And for the background, let's do black. Okay, so I think that's pretty nice. And then you can, of course, change this text here. Let me highlight all of the text. And okay, where is that? Okay, so I'm gonna highlight. Okay, let's do black. Actually, no, that's the background. So for the text color, I'm going to do, oh, okay, so background and text. Okay, so you need to select text, and then do black. Wait, did that go through? Let's see. Okay, I highlighted it again, click text. Okay, so the text is not changing colors. Let's click here, text. Let's do red. Okay, yeah, it's not changing for whatever reason. So as you could see, it's not super easy to update the content of this email, unfortunately. So later, I'm just gonna message the support team and see what we could do about updating. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, so it actually does work, but you need to kind of play around with it. Okay, so that's the background. Let's try again. Background, I want it to be white. And for the text, red. Okay, now it works. Okay, so you just need to play around with it. It's not as easy as I would have hoped. And don't forget to click on save. They also have tons of integrations. So this is what drew me to this tool. So tons of email marketing integrations, including MailerLite, which I personally use. They also have Zapier and Make as well. You could also connect your Google Analytics, Metapixel, and also your Calendly link as well. You could also change the language of your form. And then this is the design settings, so the more exciting part. So you can change things like your brand logo. Now, I really wish they had this flow for the email, right? I want to upload an image into the email, but I just had to add the source URL for whatever reason. And you can also change the theme. So for this color type of survey, maybe I could do this like more colorful theme to match the type of, the survey. And then you can also update the intro page. So you can either just do like a solid color. You could also upload a background image and also change the layout for the intro page as well. You could also, I believe, you could change the image for mobile specifically, or keep it both desktop and mobile the same. Change the text size for the heading, description, the button color and style. So basically everything you see, you could tweak the looks. And the same goes for the actual funnel itself and the thank you page and also the results page. Okay, so to publish, we just need to toggle the funnel visibility on, and you have a variety of options. You could embed in a web page with an iframe. You could also show it as a pop-up. So on button click, on page load, hide once closed, stop showing once completed, and after a time delay, and you can set the number of seconds. So very powerful options in terms of how to display your funnel. You could also, basically just share this link as well. So let me open it up. Now let's test out this survey. Let's do Fiery Dragon, ideal weekend plans, dance like nobody's watching, scale from 1 to 10, how dramatic are you? I'm gonna do 10 and pick a snack. I kind of like sour gummy worms, so let's do that one. Describe your perfect vacation in 1 sentence. Exploring a new city, then click on next. And another powerful feature is it actually checks your email. So this actually isn't a valid email, so I'm gonna change it. Click on submit. Okay, now it actually went through. So it says I'm green. Okay, so now we have our answer. So I really like how they do check the validity of the email. I don't know if it's 100% accurate every single time, but it is nice that they do check it. So that way you won't have anyone spamming your forms, because I know I personally, maybe some of you have been spamming my forms with random emails. But if I share a form that uses Quizify, then all of you guys won't be able to just put any email you want. You could also view the analytics dashboard here. So a pretty, okay looking dashboard. I wish it looked better, but I mean, in terms of the layout, I think it's okay. So you could select your funnel and also the date range, and you can see the stats for the specific funnel and date range. You could also take a look at customer insights as well. So for this funnel, you could see the submission for each question and the answer that was selected. This one is a more detailed one. So you could see for these 2 questions, you could see the various answers that were selected. Now, this is the email that a customer would get when they filled out the survey. So this is the email subject line. The logo looks kind of squished, unfortunately. I'll need to play around with the logo, and then you could see the text and then all of the questions and whatever I answered right over here. And as the quiz owner, this is the email that I would receive. So it says, you've got a new funnel submission, and then you could see all of the questions and the answers and the person who filled out the form. So this actually looks pretty decent. Now, Quizify is currently on a lifetime deal on AppSumo, and it starts at $29. So this is actually pretty affordable. But tier 1, they do limit you quite a bit. So you could only publish 3 funnels. Now, if you go to tier 2, your limits do increase, and you also get the Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, CRM integrations, 500 one-time credits for AI funnel builder and email notification, and so on. And then for tier 3, that's what I have. I was able to remove Quizify branding. So on the quiz, you didn't see any Quizify logo, and score and type results. So I did show you the type results, right? So you could select the result according to whatever answer they selected, so much more powerful. Oh, and also it's in tier 2 as well, so that's good. You could also add custom fonts, view the customer insights, which you saw as well. And you also get 1,000 one-time credits for AI funnel builder and the email notification. And you could go up to tier 4, which increases your submissions to 10,000 per month. And also you get 1,000 more one-time credits, totaling 2,000 one-time credits.